Hey guys, welcome back to the part 7 of ORM series. In this one, we are going to look at how to order by in Django by any column, then how to get distinct data, and then nested lookup filters. So let's get started. So first we are going to cover up order by. So for that, we'll start by creating a new endpoint, and I will call this as order by data. So order by underscore data, sorry, it is data, then self request arguments, and then keyword arguments. Then over here we are going to first query on all the objects, so that is post.objects.all, and then over here we are going to put dot order by. So this is the format, dot order by, and then whatever field name we want to put over here. So by default it is ordered by IDs, but here say we want to order by the title. Okay, so this is how we do. And then I'm going to put this in query set, and then we are going to serialize it and return the data. So I'm going to copy paste this from top. Okay, and since this is a new endpoint, we have to write action over here. Action will be detail equal to false because I don't want ID, and methods will be equal to get. We are going to save and run the server. Make sure your environment is activated, otherwise it won't work. So we are going to go to post because that's where we have created, and in extraction we can see order by data, and if we go over here everything is same. So how about we want to order it by descending other order? Okay, so let's try to do that. For that we just have to put a minus sign over here, and that's it. Refresh, and there we go. Now it is in reverse order. Since these data were first, second and third, so they were already in order. Say now you want to order by this slug field, so we are going to do that now. Let's remove this minus sign and make slug. Save, refresh, and there we go. So it is now since there is no data over here, so that's why this is first, then this one first, post, and this also has same name. So because of that, along with this you all can do multiple order by also. So if I say title and then slug field, okay, so that also works. Say in negative title, and it will work definitely, but I don't really have proper data, that's why it is not working properly. So now let's move to distinct data, and in this one we are going to again create a new endpoint. So I'm going to just copy paste this one, and over here query set will be equal to post.object.all. then we are going to filter it. Okay, I'm filtering just to create extra data, okay, like duplicate data. So just bear with me and I will explain what I have done in the next endpoint. Okay, so category underscore id underscore in equal to 1,2. okay, so this is what I have done, and then I'm going to return the data. So right now this is just plain endpoint, and that will be like creating some duplicate data and returning it to the user, and then I will show you how to like distinct it, and we will call this as distinct data. We are going to go back to post list, and from here we are going to check the distinct data. Okay, so let me edit this one and put 1, 2. okay, because those are required to like create duplicate data. Now if we refresh over here in the distinct data endpoint, we can see that ID number 2 is repeated twice, and ID number 3 is also repeated twice. So this means that we have duplicate data, correct? So now we are going to go back to Visual Studio, and mind you, this filter has created the duplicate data, so not to worry, there is no duplicate data in the database. And then over here we are just going to put distinct, and this save, go back over here, refresh the page, and there we go. Now we have distinct data. So this is how we can like get distinct data in Django. So the format is this: get the data and then put a dot distinct at the end. So now we are going to do the nested field lookup. So for this one we are going to create another endpoint, and I'm just going to copy paste this one. This will be called as deep filter data. Okay, over here I'm going to explain what I have done. So query set will be equal to model name dot objects dot all. Okay, and then filter, but filter by what? if we go back to this and check post list, we have categories, right? Correct, we have categories. And if we go in the models, the category in the post list are many to many field, correct? So in order to filter on these categories, we have to go to this category model, and then we have to check whether IDs are present or not. So first we are going to filter based on only one of them. So I'm going to say category underscore, because we want to go to the category models, so that's why underscore its field name. So field name is ID, because we know that is present in the database. So I'm going to put say 2 over here. Okay, save and let's serialize and return the data. Save, and then go back to this. Let's go to the post list, check in extraction, deep filter data. Okay, so if we do this, we can see there are only 2 data coming, correct? But say now we want to filter more. Okay, say we want only those posts whose category are 1 and 3. Okay, so for that we will have to from here category underscore ID, and then underscore in, because in is list, so that's why this 2 list over here 2, 3. Save and refresh the page, and as we can see now we are getting some duplicate data, correct? So because of that we use distinct as well over here, and then we have proper data. So this is how nested field lookup works. So from this post model, whichever is the field name, it might be a foreign key or M2M, then underscore go to its field name. So if we go to category, here we have not defined ID, but Django by default declares an ID for this. So ID comes, and then in that check for these 2 IDs, or we could do is title as well. So instead of ID, say title, we want to match it with some particular title, and let me check what titles are present. So we are going to go to API route, categories, and title as technology, say cars. Okay, if we put cars over here and go back over here and refresh, these 2 will come, correct? Let's try to filter on first one, because first one is category number 4. So category number 4 is bulk underscore create 1. So we are going to filter on this one. Say we put it like this. Okay, in 4, I'm sorry, I'm on post list. This should be in deep filter data, and as we can see now it is working. Okay, so very sorry about that, because I was in the post list. So now as we can see it works. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have learned something new, and if you have, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video and share, and see you in the next one.